Andy O'Brien is a world-renowned strength and conditioning specialist who has worked with both Olympians and NHL hockey players, including superstar Sidney Crosby.
Training for hockey is ultimately a means to an end, not an end in itself. And in the game, we have to have a very good understanding of what performance really is. Traditionally, from a training perspective, we all understand the generic capacities that are involved in athletic performance: power, speed, agility. But there's also this concept of efficiency as well, which refers to the specific joint angles and muscle activation patterns that are involved in all of the different plays that players are making. And the synergy between that capacity and efficiency is ultimately what performance is. Jason, this exercise is called the single leg Bosu handle, and the purpose of this exercise is to teach you how to get into a low single leg loaded position and then get you to handle a ball away from your body while maintaining all that weight on that single leg stance. So we're going to practice that by using a Bosu. And I like the Bosu for a couple of reasons. One, it's an unstable surface, so it's going to increase the stimulus to the muscles of your lower body once you get into that position. The second thing that it does is because the Bosu ultimately moves, it's going to tell me where the center of pressure is on your foot. We want a nice neutral center of pressure, so we don't want the weight on the toe. And this is ultimately going to tilt if you distribute that weight unevenly in your foot. So it's going to give you some good feedback there. So I'd like you to go ahead and place your foot centered on the Bosu. In this situation, the same biomechanical principles apply. You're going to have a nice parallel line between the shin and the torso. Your spine is in a neutral position, so just a little bit of activation of your abs will support that lack of curvature in the lower spine. And I'd like you to go ahead and just put the stick in front of you. Now, the first thing we're going to work on is getting you to rotate your shoulders, okay, to the side. So you can go ahead and rotate to your right. And what we're looking for here is we're trying to get you in that low position, nice and stable with all the weight on that right side, and you're not compromising or having any kind of compensatory shift from off of that leg to be able to create the rotation. Now we're going to try that with the ball. And our goal again is to be able to create as much range of motion with your shoulders as you can have. Single leg Bosu handle is an exercise designed to teach a low single leg sit position and be able to rotate through the torso to be able to access the puck and ultimately for a hockey player make a play without losing that position of stability.